Hello everybody and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. Here's another mod video today. I'm going to be trying out an American truck this time. So we're going to sell this Scania and buy something a lot cooler. So this is just a company truck. I'm outside a random place in Stuttgart. I don't know why. So I'm going to go and head over to a DAF dealership. But don't worry, I'm not buying a DAF. What I'm actually buying is a Peterbilt. So we're going to magically travel to Amsterdam. Let's load in the game. So we got the DAF Euro 5, which is pretty disgusting, and then over here we have this beast. Look at this. So this is the Peterbilt 389. It's a 6x4 chassis, Ultra Cab Unibuilt. So that's quite nice as it is, but I'm going to go and customise it to show you guys the things that you can do with it. So here's your standard truck, which looks really nicely detailed, I have to say. Cab, we've got Ultra Cab Unibuilt only. Then we've got chassis, we've got ordinary 6x4 chassis, or we can have old school style, which gives us square headlamps, and you get less lights at the back here, so it's a lot more minimalistic, and you get the exhaust shields on the old school one. I'm going to stick with the nice new headlamps, which look quite nice, so I'll stick with that. Engine wise, we're going to go straight away for 600 horsepower. Not sure if that's the limit you get in America, but seems a little bit low for a Peterbilt. I would expect it to have at least like 800 horsepower. So gearboxes are extremely complicated. We have an Eaton Fuller FS6406A, which is a 6-speed gearbox, which doesn't do more than like 30 mile an hour. 6-speed retarder. And you got 10-speed normal gearbox, 10-speed retarder gearbox, which I tried last time. I must confess I have already recorded this video, but it went wrong, so I recorded a whole hour of just me talking to myself with no game audio, which is kind of a big thing in this because I have a sound mod, so I've decided to do it all over again. So we've got 10 speed, and then we've got 13A, which I assume is 13 speed. It's a bit weird, but 13 retarder, and then 18B, which I assume is 18 speed, which is just ridiculous. So I'm going to go with 13R. The Eaton Fuller RTLO-20913AR. Lovely. So the interior, this is like special. Look at this. Very nicely done. Very nice. No options here, but who would want options? It's nice the way it is, to be honest. Right. Paint jobs and stuff. We have the usual colours. We have black, blue, funny weird green colour, grey, white, Peterbilt red, and grey. But I'm gonna go over to a paint shop to get it painted anyway, so I'm going to keep it in blue. Right. Options here, we've got loads of options. We'll start up at the front. So we have an ordinary front bumper, which you can put either, let's see, there's a close up, a marker light. I'll just turn the lights on, which is quite large. Marker light right, which goes on that side obviously. Marker light amber, which is a little light that goes on the side of the bumper. Then we have bumper guides, which are really nice. Marker light again, and bumper guards, but they don't work unless you have. That's not that one. That's pretty cool. You can have bumper guides on this. That looks pretty cool. But I'm gonna go with American Eagle, which lets you go down here on this middle point and put a bumper guard on it. So you can either have this or you can have lights. So I'm going to go with this, simply because it looks badass. Go with bumper guides here. Always make the truck look nice. The classic touch there. I think I'll just put some marker lights down the bottom here, like so. Lovely. So we're gonna go with the bonnet next. So we have, for hood ornaments, we can have chrome hood ornament, which I don't know if you can see that. It's a bit there. It's a bit small, but we can have a flying goddess, which looks quite cool. That there. Or we can have a rubber duck, which is different, shall we say. I'm not going to go with any of them. Actually, I might go with a goddess, if that works with the next option, which is a bug shield with a Peterbilt sign on it. I think it does work, yeah. So you can see there that they don't contradict each other. So I'm going to go with that. It's like meh meh. Looks really imposing. Imagine being in like a little tiny sports car and that comes up behind you. I would be quite scared. So on the sides of the bonnets we got front mirror. Have those either side, but they just make it look stupid, and they don't really make much of a difference because the mirrors are only here anyway, so I suppose it's like a blind spot mirror. But we don't need that, I can see. So we're going to get rid of them. Wheels. In terms of wheels, we got the mod pack that I had last time. And this pack, this truck, so to say, comes with Alcoa, which looks really nice, or Peterbilt, which also looks nice. And you got standard wheels and stuff. So I'm gonna go with. I think I'm gonna stick with Alcoa actually. I could go with Peterbilt, which makes it bling. Yeah, let's do that. It raises up the ride height as well. It could be more practical, I suppose. So we got an air cleaner on the side here, two sides. We can either have that in paint or stainless steel. I keep it in paint though. Mirrors, we've got chrome. Sun visor, chrome only. And we've got roof accessories, which I think this truck needs some horns, to be honest. Look at that. So we're going to go with thunder horns. Very nice. Down the bottom here we've got fuel tank paint, fuel tank chrome. So I'm going to stick with paint here. Moving back, on the roof we have a roof tail, or we can have a roof wing, which makes the back of the truck a bit higher. Oh, it doesn't. It's just a piece of random plastic that you can put on there for aerodynamics. So then the trailer comes up level with this. But no, that doesn't look very nice. Wings again. You can have a stainless steel wrap. But I'm going to stick with standard. On the sides here, in between the tank and the tyres, you can either have. Oh no, this is fenders. Right, there we go. We can have steps. We can have a step toolbox, which looks quite cool. Fenders, which are these things here. You can have a half fender, which looks nice from the front, but I'll keep with the normal one. Around this side, for options, where's the option thing for that? There we go. We can have a conditioner, which I assume is aircon. So that is pretty much it, I think. That looks pretty nice. Very nice. Lovely. So I'm going to go and head up and pay for that. So apparently all this lovely truck comes to 60,000, which is pretty damn cheap, to be honest. I'm going to receive 30,000 for the Scania, so I'm going to trade that in. So I actually pay 30 grand for this massive truck. And there it is. The Peterbilt 389. Da -da -da -da. So straight away we can tell the detail in this is pretty good, to be honest. Look at that. My guy's just sitting in there going, "Why am I in here? Give me back my European truck." So there we go. Marvellous, marvellous. Right, straight away we jumped into the cabin. Very nice indeed. So we're going to head over to the paint shop. Check out that sound. So the second you fire it up, it's got that roar of an American truck engine. So I'm just going to check how many gears I've got. 10, 11, 12. Oh, that's really odd. 13-speed gearbox. I've never seen that before. Right. Stall it the first time I could. Listen to that. So we know it's a paint job. Oh. Let me in the paint shop. I've got to start it up again. It's Eurotruck's being an arsehole. Paint shop. So in terms of colours, you get these custom paint jobs. We have 389, which gives us a stripe down the side. 3892, which gives us another stripey bit, and all sorts of random things. And then perfect, which is just like a horrible brown colour. You can change it obviously if you have white or red. Black looks quite cool. I'm just going to go with a custom colour. I'm thinking for this truck, I'm thinking like a pale blue. A bit paler than that. Like closest to white. That might look quite nice. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. Boom! So the truck is still turning off its engine. So there we go. I'm going to get it out into the sunlight so you can see it properly. Turn off the engine so you can hear me. So straight away you can see the detail in this. We've even got like a model number down below the door. You can see the engine through the wheel arch. Look at that. Now on here we've got all the cabling. We've even got like a spring here to hold the trailer cables in place. It's really well thought out. Even the T-bar for the trailer, it's got a full sliding mechanism and the little pin that you use to fasten it in place. Rear lights. Nice. Yep. So there we go. Look at that. So I'm going to go and take a load. So I'm just going to go onto the freight market. See how this truck handles the tight, twisty roads of the Netherlands, through Belgium, and then a little bit through France. Then we're going to get on the ferry, I assume, and then over to Dover. That's right, you know, we like going over to Dover. Right, let's get on the road in this beast of a truck. So you may have already noticed this, but as you drive around, we have two things in the cab. We have this apple that moves along the dash. So when you're steering right, the apple moves to the left, and vice versa. And then we have the CB radio wire, which if I accelerate, it moves as if the G-force was pushing it. The immense G-force of this truck. So this is pretty. Oh god. Hi. Sorry, I'm just in a massively long truck. Don't mind me. So, the only downside I see with this truck is pulling out of tight junctions. It doesn't do well. Because obviously you've got the extra length in the truck, so a turning circle isn't as good as normal European trucks. Da -da 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 -da. Into neutral. So we're going to take this 40 tons of sugar, which could test it out nicely, to Dover. There we go. We're just going to hook up to this trailer. And then you'll hear like the sound of the engine as it's struggling to pull this. Oh god. I thought that was going to happen. I was waiting for the crunch. So visibility is quite good here. Another example of the detail is we've got, you can even see the electrical ties on the mirror holding the wires. Oh god, that's miles out. We go into it like this. Stick me head out the window. That'll do. Look at that. So we're all hooked up, ready to get on the road. But before we do that, I'm going to show you a few things in the interior, which I think are really nice touches. And that is the ability that if I swing the camera around like this, you can actually go in the back of it, which is amazing. So in the back here we've got TV, microwave, fridge, storage. It's amazing. We've got like a proper nice bed here with like a linen, and then behind the storage cupboard, whatever you would call it, one of them is a fridge, I think. There we have like the heating control unit for if you're in the back asleep, if you're a little bit cold. If your little redneck trucker is a little bit cold, you can turn up the heater, or you can put the radio on. We've got curtains. It's really nicely done. And the best bit about this is a ghost can drive the truck for you while you're in bed. So you can just drive around like this, like Bridge Blues. But that is pretty dangerous because I can't see out the window. So we're gonna get back in the front. I'm going to take over the driving seat. Oh god, that is weird. So I'm standing on the dashboard at the moment. Wow. So my arse has a gear lever up it, I assume. That's the way I'm standing. I didn't really know. Where is the logic in that? Why would you get on the dashboard and then go in the back? What? This is weird. Okay. Anyway, I've removed the gear lever from my buttocks, so we need to get on the road. So visibility again is not the best. I'm gonna have to actually steer the wrong way so I can see what's coming. You hear the engine roaring. Really loud turbo sound.